Today we're going to be looking at writing the equations in standard form. Remember that standard form is ax plus by equals c. So this is your x term, which must always be positive. Let's make that a positive integer. B must be an integer. And c also must be an integer. An integer is simply all negative, positive numbers, and 0, but in this case we don't want anything to be 0. It's kind of funny to be focusing here. So the prerequisite skill that we did on this was solving for y, when we were given different equations. So let's go ahead and look at this one. Number 1, we're going to rewrite y is equal to negative 10x minus 3. Right now it's in slope-intercept form, but we need it in this form. So basically what we need to do is just add 10x to both sides of the equation. And we're left with 10x plus y is equal to negative 3. Our next question, number 2, we have y is equal to negative 9x minus 10. Again, we want x and y on the same side of the equal sign and the constant or the number by itself. So we're going to apply inverse operations to both sides of the equation to make sure that we balance it. We've got 9x plus y equals, well, negative 9x plus 9x is 0, and negative 10. Our next question is as follows. We've got y equals negative 5x plus 10. Again, we want x and y on the same side of the equal sign, constant or the number by itself. So we're going to apply the inverse operation of adding 5x to both sides of the equation, because originally 5x was subtracted, or we had a negative 5x. So basically we are eliminating it from this side. So we have 5x plus y is equal to 10. And we are at our next question, which is y is equal to 3x plus 2. Now on our other questions, the x term was negative. This time it's positive. We're still going to apply the inverse operation, which would be to subtract 3x from the right side of the equation and subtract 3x from the left side of the equation. But you might be saying, wait, Ms. Clark, you said that x needs to be positive, and you'd be absolutely right. So this is what happens when we really don't pay attention to what we're doing. Now, what I could do to fix this is I could simply divide every term by negative 1, just in case you get a little zealous like I did. That would be 3x minus y equals negative 2. That fixed it just fine. Or the other way that I really could have done this would be, I could have written y equals 3x plus 2, and instead of moving the 3x, I could have simply subtracted y from both sides of the equation. That would have given me 0 is equal to 3x minus y plus 2. Knowing that I don't want the constant on the same side as the x term and y term, subtract 2 from both sides of the equal sign. I've got negative 2 is equal to 3x minus y. So either way, the answer comes out the same. It's just depending on how many steps you want to take. Alright, here's our next question, which is y is equal to 9x minus 1 And again, we want 9x to be positive. So this time I'm just going to subtract y from both sides of the equal sign. That leaves me with 0 is equal to 9x minus y minus 1. I have everything on the right side of the equal sign, and I don't want that. I want the x and the y term there only. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides of the equal sign. And that gives me 1 is equal to 9x minus y, or you could write it as 9x minus y equals 1, whichever you prefer. Let's move right along. We have got y is equal to negative 9x plus 7. Well, this one, since the x term is negative and we need it on the same side as y and we want it to be positive, just add 9x this time to both sides of the equation. And we've got 9x plus y is equal to 7. Again, that's 9x plus y is equal to 7. Let's move right along. This time, I think this was question 5. This time, we're going to do question number 6. And we've got y is equal to 6x plus 10. Well, we want to keep the 6x positive, so subtract y from both sides of the equation. We've got 0 is equal to 6x minus y plus 10. All the terms are on the right side of the equal sign. We don't want that. We only want 6x and y on the same side of the equal sign. So let's eliminate this constant by subtracting it, because originally it was being added. Now we've got negative 10 is equal to 6x minus y, or you could write it as 6x minus y equals negative 10. Alright, you can keep going, please do. As you can see, you're just basically rearranging the variables. Have a good day.